students of 11th science, in my previous physics class we discussed there about the concept of kinetic energy and the work energy theorem. Today we want to know about the concept of potential energy. So first we have to know what is potential energy of a body. Potential energy of a body is the energy which is developed in the body by virtue of its position or configuration. So means whenever we want to change the position or configuration of a body, then we have to perform some amount of external work, and that work stored as the potential energy in the body. Regarding the potential energy, student, one thing you have to remember, the potential energy exists only for the conservative force field, and over the conservative force field at any reference position, the potential energy of a body is mathematically given by U equal minus integration infinite to r f vector dot dr vector is equal minus w. What is the meaning of this mathematical statement? The potential energy of a body at any reference position over the conservative force field is the negative of work done in bringing the body from infinite to the reference position over the conservative force field. Okay, and we take the displacement of the body from infinite to that reference position. Why this type of situation we take? Because at infinite position we may consider the potential energy of the body is 0. Now student, in our nature there are so many types of potential energy, like gravitational potential energy, elastic potential energy, electric potential energy. So in this chapter we read only about gravitational potential energy and the elastic potential energy. Okay, before that we want to determine a very important relation, that is relation between conservative force and potential energy. Now see, we know that over the conservative force field the potential energy of a body is given by U equal minus integration infinite to r f vector dot dr vectors, or U equal minus integration infinite to r. In place of f vector, the f vector in terms of rectangular component can be written as fxi cap plus fyj cap plus fzk cap, dot dr vector in terms of rectangular component can be written as dxi cap plus dyj cap plus dzk cap. Now, or U equal minus integration infinite to r. When we perform the dot product of these two vectors, you have to remember again the dot product of same orthogonal unit vector is 1, and among the different orthogonal unit vector is 0. So therefore after dot product we get fx dx plus fy dy plus fz dz. Now we have to perform the partial differentiation over this equation with respect to x, y and z separately. Whenever we perform the partial differentiation with respect to x, then we get del u by del x is equal minus fx. So therefore fx can be written as minus del u by del x. Similarly, whenever we perform the partial differentiation with respect to y, we get fy equal minus del u by del y, and whenever we perform the partial differentiation with respect to z, then fz equal minus del u by del z. Okay, and as we know, force vector is equal fxi cap plus fyj cap plus fzk cap. By putting the value of fx, fy, fz from here, we get F vector equal minus del u by del x I cap minus del u by del y j cap minus del u by del z k cap. From this expression we can take two things common. One is minus sign, another one is u. So therefore minus del x I cap plus del y j cap plus del z k cap u. And this is known as a new vector operator, as I already discussed in this chapter, known as del operator. Okay, so therefore F vector is equal minus of del operator u. It is called grad of u, and which is the required relation between the conservative force and the potential energy. So therefore over the conservative force field we can say the conservative force is equal the negative of the gradient of potential energy. Now student, we want to know about gravitational potential energy. So what do you mean by gravitational potential energy? Whenever a body of certain mass is thrown vertically upward, then against the gravity of earth, we have to perform some amount of work done, which is stored as the gravitational potential energy in the body. See the diagram very carefully. This is a certain reference level from where a body of mass m thrown vertically upward through a height h. Remember here, the minimum amount of force required to throw a body vertically upward is equal to the weight of the body. So therefore the applied force is mg. Therefore work done against the gravity is given by work done is equal applied force into displacement. What is applied force? mg. What is the displacement? h. So work done is equal mgh, which is stored as gravitational potential energy in the body. Now student, see this portion very carefully. If a body of mass m is raised to a height h from the surface of earth, then change in the potential energy of the system means earth plus body, is given by del u. Del u means change in potential energy, is equal mgh by 1 plus h by r. What is h? The height of the body from the ground level, and r be the radius of earth. So as h is very less than r, the expression becomes mgh, and which is the potential energy of the body at height h from the earth. Clear? So therefore we can say the potential gravitational potential energy of a body at a height h from the ground level is given by mgh. Now student, we have to know about elastic potential energy of a spring. Now see very carefully. Okay, suppose this is the spring. If you want to increase the length, then you have to apply a force like that. Okay, or if you want to decrease the length of the spring, then you have to apply the force like that. Okay, so means either you want to increase or decrease the length of the spring, you have to apply some external force. But there is a very important property of matter known as elasticity. Whenever we want to increase or decrease the length of a spring in a direction opposite to your applied force, a restoring force within the spring comes into play, by which whenever you remove your applied force, the spring returns back to the original size and shape. Okay, there is a scientist Hooks discuss that the restoring force in a spring is always proportional to the extension or compressions of the spring. Now see the board. Now here we consider a spring like that. Whenever length of the spring is increased by x, then according to Hooks, the restoring force comes into play in the opposite directions. So therefore restoring force minus f according to Hooks is proportional to extension x, or minus f, there is a proportionality constant k into x. This proportionality constant k is called the spring constant of the spring, spring constant of the spring. Okay, so therefore whenever you want to increase or decrease the length of a spring against this restoring force, you have to perform some amount of work done, which is stored as the potential energy in the spring. Okay, so now we consider we increase the length of the spring through a very small length dx, for which the work done is very small amount dw is given by minus f dx. What is the value of minus f? Kx. So therefore kx dx. This is the expression for work done for the increase in length of the spring dx. Now, according to this diagram, finally we increase the length of the spring x, for which the total work done, whenever you want to determine, you have to perform the integration over this. So therefore w equal integration 0 to x kx dx. Where k is constant, that's why it moves out of the integration, and the integration of x is x square by 2. This is lower limit 0 and this is upper limit x is equal half k x square, because whenever you put the upper limit it gives x square by 2, then you have to put a minus, then lower limit is 0, 0 square by 2 means 0. So therefore ultimately w equal half k x square, and this is the work done which is stored as the elastic potential energy in the spring. So therefore elastic potential energy of the spring is given by E equal half k x square, where k is called the spring constant of the spring, and it is different from the for the different materials of the spring. Thank you student. Read all this portion very carefully, which is very important for yourself. Thank you again.